The latest in the federal immigration crackdown now is targeting Somali asylum seekers. Attorneys here say there's a new effort to fast-track their cases, and they worry it's intentionally setting their clients up to fail. Here's Kara 11 Investigates' Lauren Lemanchik.
It's just overwhelming is what it is.
Attorney Robin Carr's calendar.
Each of those orange dots represents a hearing.
Has never looked like this.
9 hearings on that day alone.
Cases before an immigration judge.
Each of those trial dates represents a human being.
Every one a Somali seeking asylum, many of whom say their lives are threatened by the terrorist group Al-Shabaab. Since the first week of February, Robin and fellow attorney Kelsey Hines say nearly every single one of their pending cases involving a Somali person was suddenly scheduled.
And being set all at the same time.
We're calling it the Somali Rocket Docket.
Cases that typically take years, now all set to be tried by June. Robin has 105 cases scheduled for hearing and trial. Kelsey, 63, held before judges across the country. By contrast, the lawyers say they usually have about a dozen trials all year. And they argue the glut of cases makes winning all but impossible.
I don't think it's a coincidence that the judges they're being set with have very high denial rates.
According to the website Track, which collects federal data, the nation has a backlog of over 3.3 million open immigration cases. Somalis make up less than 1% of that, mostly in Minnesota, which is why the lawyers say this sudden fast track seems suspicious.
I have never in my career seen such an intentionally obvious directive from the Department of Justice to target one nationality.
So in your view, is this just an effort to get Somalis out quickly?
Yeah, 100%.
President Trump has publicly stated his desire for Somalis to leave.
I don't want them in our country. Their country is no good for a reason.
Pausing all new asylum applications from the country. But the Executive Office for Immigration Review, which is part of the Department of Justice, denies there's an effort to target Somalis, telling Kara 11 there's no fast-tracking for immigration court cases. Moreover, EOIR is required by federal law to adjudicate asylum applications within 180 days. The suggestion that EOIR should delay adjudicating certain groups of cases is contrary to both EOIR's mission and the law.
This is a bit unusual.
Andrew Arthur is a former immigration judge who now works with the Center for Immigration Studies, a group which pushes to restrict immigration. He says because of the backlog, immigration courts haven't met that 180-day goal in years, but argues they should, and this could be an effort to do that.
For individuals who come to the United States fleeing for their lives, fleeing persecution, we want to have those cases adjudicated very quickly. What we don't want, however, is to have our humanitarian instincts abused by people who game the asylum systems.
But Robin and Kelsey say that's not their clients.
They have very, very, very strong asylum claims.
And they fear if they can't properly prepare cases for clients who fled persecution,
They're terrified.
a packed schedule becomes a matter of life and death.
I genuinely, to my core, believe that if they are sent back, they will be tortured or killed.
For Kara 11 Investigates, I'm Lauren Lemanchik.